Welcome to McDonald County Mustang Baseball live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the McDonald County and KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the McDonald County Mustangs. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And we welcome you to the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network. Zach Bertrand alongside
Eric Gann.
And Eric, our good buddy Austin, joined us again today. Austin, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Good to hear that. The Mustangs make the trip to Neosho to take on the 17-7 Neosho Wildcats. Wildcats coming off a big win against top-ranked Willard this past week. And playing some of their best ball right now, obviously sitting at 17-7. Started the season 13-1, went to a giant tournament down in Florida, went 4-1 against one loss coming against a state-ranked team from Pennsylvania. So the Cats playing a lot of different teams this year. The Mustangs, on the other hand, kind of keeping it close, keeping it around here. Obviously, Mustangs come in with their 2 wins on the season.
Yeah, you don't think a team from Pennsylvania is going to come in and dominate a tournament in Florida. You'd expect to see somebody like Texas or Florida or something like that.
Absolutely. So the Mustangs lineup today looks like – actually, Eric, I'll let you go over that one if you want to go over the Mustangs lineup.
Because I actually know those kids. So batting first and playing, at shortstop is Persum Sosi. Batting second and out in left field is Axon Bateman. Playing center field. Batting third is Hayden Lett. Batting fourth and playing third base is Chayton Banta. Out in right field, Noah McDonald batting fifth. Tim Pagel is on the mound batting sixth. Corbin Sanderson is a designated hitter batting seventh. Jed Akins is playing second base and batting eighth. Brody Ressler is catcher and batting ninth, and then not hitting is Creighton Kaziski. So we'll just call him Creighton because you know how we are with saying his last name.
And today for the Wildcats, leading off and playing left field or center field, Finn Versluis. Playing third base, Jaden Nichols, and batting second. Canton Smith catching and batting third. Liam McInturf playing first base and will be in the cleanup spot. Brody Crane, the Arkansas commit, will be the DH in the 5 spot today for the Cats. Alex Rodriguez in right field batting sixth. Hudson Williams batting seventh and playing shortstop. Boston Patterson batting eighth and pitching. And then Brody Arthur playing left field and batting ninth, with Jaden Fisher at second base but will not be hitting. Looks like we're going to go over the starting lineups over the PA system. So we're going to step away and be back with more baseball right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine, too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Back here in Neosho, Missouri, getting set for a good matchup, a big-time rivalry anytime these two teams get together.
Yeah, talking about that, I was thinking on the way in up here earlier that last year Mustangs came away with a 1-0 lead on a pretty solid game by Destin Dowd. It ended up being the Mustangs' first win of the year.
Yeah.
But this team that Neosho has out there is probably a little bit better than the team they had last year.
Yeah, this ball club is very senior heavy outside of Brody Crane, obviously, which we talked about, committed to Arkansas as a pitcher. Won't be seeing him on the mound today, but he does get some at-bats, and I know he hits the ball pretty hard. Outside of him and Jaden Fisher, really all seniors. So Persam Sosi, the leadoff batter for the Mustangs.
You also called him Shashi.
Yeah. Strike one fired in there from Patterson. Defense for Neosho, Patterson, and Canton Smith make up the battery, as you would call it. And then from right to left in the infield, McIntyre, Fisher, Williams, and, oh my gosh, I just blanked.
Nichols.
Nichols, thank you. I was going to say there's two Jadens, and I always forget the second one. So McIntyre, Fisher, Williams, and Nichols. And then from left to right in the outfield, Arthur Versluis and Rodriguez. 1-2 count on the way to Sosi up high for ball number 2.
Interesting. You can kind of see the catcher's little mat there sticking up.
2-2 on the way from Patterson. Fouled off. Sosi stays alive. Good crowd here. Obviously, senior day in Neosho. All the seniors got recognized.
Did they do that before I got here?
Yep.
Oh, they did that really early.
Now we're waiting for... There was a gate open, and Corbin closes the gate back, retrieves the foul ball. 2-2 on the way again from Patterson. And Sosi gets hit by that pitch. It's about the fourth or fifth time.
I think he gets hit at least once a game.
Yeah.
And it's not like he does crowd the play, but he doesn't crowd it that much to get hit. But he's not afraid to get hit, so he'll just stay there and let it hit him.
Axton Bateman, the next Mustang due up. Beautiful facility here in Neosho. Strike one taken on the missed bunt. Beautiful day for some baseball as well.
Yeah.
0-1 count to Bateman. Sosi the runner on first. Bateman gets the bunt down. Patterson kicks it off his foot. And Bateman will be safe. So a hit by pitch and a bobbled fielded ground ball. Causing some havoc here in the first inning for the Wildcats.
Going to call that an error. Got this new. I'm using this app now.
Yeah.
What's it called? What did it?
Game
Game
changer.
changer. So, use.
So Chayton Banta the batter now. Sorry for if we lost sound, our cord kind of came loose.
That was my fault. I think I may have.
No, you're
unplugged
good.
it. Had a long discussion out on the mound there.
So one out now for the Wildcats. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Smith.
And, if you're Chayton here, and you saw several of those pitches, the last bat and then that first pitch there, I'd be willing to take a strike here.
Banta fouls one off.
But he fouled it off. I'm of the philosophy, let the pitcher pitch himself into trouble.
1 count to Banta, 1 out. That one on the outside half for ball 2.
And when I play softball, I pitch myself into a corner
Yeah.
a lot. It's kind of hard to pitch slow pitch softball. You can't get it too high, but you have to get it deep enough so that they can hit it. But yeah.
Ground ball hit. Patterson going to try and field it. Fisher there for the backup. Good hustle from Fisher to make the play, but both runners do move over.
Number 9, McDonald.
Noah McDonald, who's had a hot bat as of late for the Mustangs. Patterson needs 1 more out to get out of this jam. Had 2 runners on with nobody out. The Mustang has gone strikeout and ground out. So McDonald now swings through the first one for strike 1. Patterson sitting about 87 on his fastball. That one up high for ball 1.
What was that first pitch? Was it a called strike or a swinging strike?
Swinging. 1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on, top of the first inning. Ooh, that one misses. I thought that one was good. Must have just been just enough outside. So make it a 2-1 count. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Noah McDonald, the batter. Swings through that one.
We know, well, we've seen, some umpires call that low strike zone or strike away. The wide strike. Some had a tall strike, some had not big of a strike zone.
And strike 3 taken on the outside half. Patterson gets out of the inning with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Nothing going for the Mustangs here in the top of the first. Headed to the bottom right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Back here in Neosho, Missouri, the Cats up to bat now. Finver Sluice, the leadoff batter. Tim Pagel, the pitcher today for the Mustangs.
Tim pitches mainly to contact, so Mustangs defense is going to have to be solid out there today. Umpire took that foul ball off his leg.
Inner thigh. We'll take a little breather.
Yep. Brody goes down and talks to Tim. Did you ever have that happen when the catcher had to come out and talk to you for a second?
Oh, yeah.
What did you guys talk about? Just how was school today?
Either that or, hey, where'd that get him? 0-2 pitch hit back up the middle to Akins. For Sluice, good speed. He's called out.
Now batting number 11, Jaden Nichols.
Jaden Nichols, the next batter. That one gets away from Pagel for ball one. Ooh. Tough call there.
Where was that? Because
It was at his feet, down and in at his feet, but called for strike two, so we'll take it. 1-2 pitch on the way.
So one thing I don't like about this app thing is you have to figure stuff out. So I didn't see where it was. I missed the pitch looking down.
Yeah. I'm glad we got the strike call, but I don't know if I agree with it. So 1-2 count, 1 out. Jaden Nichols, the batter. Nichols fouls another one off.
Sounded like Neosho was not in agreement with that strike either. Nichols
1-2 on the pit. 1-2.
Standing right on the chalk line of the batter's box there.
2-2.
Getting closer, and he'll be out if he hits it.
Yeah. Two count on the way to Nichols. Big gap over in right center. As a breaking ball buckles Nichols for strike three.
Now batting number 34, Canton Smith.
So does Neosho's broadcast team not do baseball?
They're in the press box.
Oh, how can they see from that far?
I know.
Oh, that was a pitch that was called strike three to Hayden Lent.
He's kind of seems like a low zone, maybe anywhere from about belly button to halfway down your shin. Smith hits a ground ball to Sosi, back picked. Strong throw across over the head of Kosiski. Smith rounds first, gets to second, standing up.
Now batting number 27, Liam McIntyre.
Liam McInturf, the next batter due up.
Who's number 10 out there? Do you know?
For
Neosho?
I do not. I don't have anybody else besides their starting lineup today.
Well, some of their players have numbers and some of them don't. I don't know who the courtesy runner is, so we'll just leave him out there. But he needs to go to second now. How do I advance him to second? And this is...
Courtesy runner, second for the catcher, number 10, Blaine
Blaine Patterson.
Oh, the other Patterson. So there's two Pattersons, and they both start with a B. And in the lineup, they
have a little sister named Brexley too.
They they don't change it anything other than they just have B and B. They don't have BL or whatever the other one's name is.
Now batting number 4, Brody Crane.
Brody Crane now the Arkansas commit. McInturf hits a little dribbler to Banta. Sorry, I wasn't filling in. Hit a little dribbler to Banta that Banta couldn't handle, so he's there safely. So runners at the corners now. Crane, good size. Obviously going to the University of Arkansas to pitch, but plays in a lot of those perfect game and big-time showcases at the MLB stadiums. And you happen to see his name all over Twitter and Instagram and all those places. As that ball hit straight up in the air, charging in hard. He's coming in, calls it, and makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing doing in the bottom of the first for the Wildcats as well.
No hit on no runs and 2 errors.
No hits, no runs, 2 errors for the Mustangs, but nothing doing for the Wildcats. So 0-0 headed to the top of the second right here on the KNO McDonald County Sports Network.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
A lot has changed in banking and finance.
And we're back here in Neosho. Tim Pagel due up for the Mustangs. First pitch on his way. Ball. Tim jumping out of the way. I mean, I guess it's his left arm. It could have hit him and it would have been okay. But he jumped out of the way for ball 1. That one's grounded slowly. Picked up by the third baseman, but he can't get it out of his glove. And Tim Pagel is going to be on with, I'm going to call it a base hit.
Now batting number 15.
It would have been a good play for them to make. Now, if they were professionals, then you would expect them to make that play, and it would probably be an error. But that in high school, that's a base hit. Sanderson due up. He squares around a bunt. Ball's taken super high. Ball 1. Sanderson will be a pretty good hitter for the Mustangs when he gets more at bats, next year and coming years that he's up there. Takes that pitch also high for ball 2. So Patterson kind of all over the place so far in this first couple innings. Throw over to first, not in time. Sanderson squares around a bunt again, takes that pitch high. 3 balls, no strikes. So Sanderson could take two strikes here. And make Patterson come to you in the strike zone. So far, he's not done so. Ball 4 high, and Tim Pagel goes to second, and Corbin Sanderson gets the walk and goes to first. We got a timeout here for a coach's visit. Now, is it the athletic director or the superintendent that's the baseball head coach?
Athletic director, I believe.
Okay. Which I don't know that I've seen that before.
I know. Supposedly it's just for this year, but
I mean, if you're 17,
with the way, he's 17-7.
But then again, that could also be you have.
But he also, I know he has
seniors.
his son coaches at some school around here, and I think they're trying to get his coach to come on as the head coach next year.
Okay.
But I know he also did win 2 state titles in Arkansas, so.
Who's that, the coach?
Yeah, he's got the track record.
Yeah.
And for him to flip you around last year from, I believe, a 5-win team to a 17-win team this year, why wouldn't you want to stay the head coach?
Mm-hmm.
Number 36, Jet Aikens.
Just goes to show what a year can do, you know. Last year, I don't remember what the Mustangs' record was last year, but it was more than 2 games. That ball is bunted and caught by the catcher.
Canton Smith.
So 1 out.
Number 8, Brody Wrestler.
So who was that Aikens? Yeah, Aikens unable to get the bunt down to get the man over. Pitch taken for strike 1. That looked like that pitch that was called a ball earlier too. It's a little bit of a floating strike zone. Swung on strike 2 there to Brody. I get the idea to make the pitcher have to pitch in on you, but that pitch is taken for strike 3. But you know, when you're that close to the plate, if you swing and hit that, you're not going to get the good part of the bat. You're going to get the neck of the bat, and that's going to hurt for one thing.
Yeah.
And 2, it's not going to go very far.
Yeah.
And if it was a wood bat, it would be shattered into a million pieces. Pitch taken high to Persum Sosi. Although it has Creighton as in here. Not sure how to set Creighton as. So let's just remove him. That ball's lifted up out to right field. Right fielder's over. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. Mustangs strand 2 here again in this 2nd inning. Yep. It is still 0-0. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Alex Rodriguez due up for Neosho. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Ball in time from Sosi for out number 1.
Now batting number 1, Hudson Williams.
That pitch taken for ball. That one taken ball 2. One thing I don't like so far about this is you can't remove someone from. That one's taken for ball 3. You can't remove someone from the batting order. Three balls, no strikes here on Williams. That pitch is in there for strike 1. It doesn't realize that, like when you put someone as DH, they don't ask who the DH is for. That one, no. I don't know where that pitch missed either. Ball 4. Williams is on base. Again, there's that floating strike zone we mentioned. Austin Patterson here. Runner going, throw down not in time and offline.
That's one thing Neosho does at a very high rate is steal bags.
That
I believe I saw some stat earlier this week that said they were up over 150 stolen bags as a team, which in high school ball was crazy.
Yep.
You gotta have a lot of guys on base to do that too.
Ground ball to the shortstop. In time over at first for the out is Patterson.
Out number 2.
Now batting number 22.
First from Sosi getting some work in.
Arthur.
Here's the pitch. That one's grounded to second base, right past the glove of Akins, and Akins is going to, or not Akins,
Williams.
Williams is going to come around to score on the error.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on that one. His ball just took a little bit higher of a hop or what?
No, I think he just took his eyes off the ball.
Arthur takes off. Just like we said, Neosho steals bags at a very high rate.
Strike. Pitch taken for strike.
I think that's what's given him such great success this year is how many bags they've stolen as a team.
That pitch is taken, I guess, outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2 taken high. Ground ball to Person. He's got it. Long throw in time for out number 3. Only 1 run comes around to score on the air, but Mustangs trail 1-0. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine, too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
Back here in Neosho for the top of the 3rd inning. Due up this inning for the Mustangs is Axton Bateman, Hayden Lett, Chayton Banta, and if anybody gets on, Noah McDonald. Boston Patterson still on the mound, dealing for the Wildcats. Bateman pops one up. Fisher going back from his second base spot and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, number 14, Hayden Lett.
Lett hits a hard line drive down the left field line. That ball will get down and into the corner. Lett going around looking for 2. He'll be in there safely. It's Hayden Lett with a 1-out double for the Mustangs.
Now batting, number 11, Chayton Banta.
Chayton Banta, the next batter. Banta ground ball up the middle. Williams, the shortstop, fields it. Fires across for out number 2. Hudson Williams, one of those. He plays wide receiver in football, which you would think if you play wide receiver in football, you got some good speed.
Yeah.
So he'd play the outfield, but he's over here playing shortstop. McDonald, the batter now. Struck out his first at bat. Ball 1 up high. Strike 1 outside half. So 1-1 count, 2 outs. Good ball game going on. Both pitchers dealing. McDonald ground ball to Nichols. Third baseman makes the play for out number 3. Nothing doing here in the top of the 3rd for the Mustangs right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network. We'll be back with more baseball.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Newmac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Back here in Neosho, Missouri, bottom of the third inning. Wildcats lead 1-0. Jaden Nichols, the batter. Inside for ball one. Smith and McInturf after Nichols. If anybody gets on, Brody Crane.
Mustangs have kind of set the table, but
it's really just that one error. The little dribbler right over Aiken's head. That one fouled off the foot of Nichols. He'll walk it off. Never a great feeling taking a baseball off the top of the foot.
Yeah. And to that point, Tim has pitched well. He got the ground ball to get out of the inning. Just play wasn't made behind him. And then, setting the table, just can't get the hit with men on base.
Nichols ground ball to Banta. Banta snags it, long throw across. Nichols is called out.
Now batting, number 34, Phantom Smith.
Kenton Smith, the Wildcat catcher, due up. Shows bunt, pulls back, swings. Pop fly into right field. McDonald coming in, makes the catch.
Oh, I have been doing some, I'm still learning this. I wasn't, when you put the ball in play, you have to select, if it's a ground ball to the third baseman, you have to select, ground ball to third baseman 3-1. Or just says,
McInturf, big old boy, is the statistical leader in every offensive category
for Neosho
that doesn't include the word double or triple. That ball hit to the second baseman, Aikens. Makes the play. Good clean inning from Tim Pegley and the Mustangs.
A fast inning, too.
Headed to the top of the fourth right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
And we're back here in Neosho, Missouri. Neosho Wildcats hold on to a 1-0 lead right now. Mustangs due up here is Tim Pagel, followed by Corbin Sanderson, Judd Akins. Anybody gets on, Brody Wrestler. First pitch swung on, lifted foul, and out of play for strike number 1. Kind of got some dark-looking clouds, but nothing.
No.
Excuse me. Nothing really like solidifying into anything. Just cloudy. Swung on strike 2 there for Tim. Looks like Neosho has done their homework on Tim. He likes that high pitch. Can't seem to lay off of it. That one's a little bit too high though. Ball 1. But when you're tall like that and you see the ball that, at eye level, it looks so big, and then
no matter what size you are, the ball coming in at eye level looks so good. Yeah. Looks like a beach ball.
That one swung on, lifted foul for nothing. No balls, 2 strikes. That foul ball was lifted back towards the freeway. That pitch is inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That'd be a tough pitch to lay off. 1-2.
I don't know that I would take it again though. Swung on, strike 3.
Now batting, number 15, Corbin Sanderson.
Dropped strike 3, but catcher checked Tim out for out number 1. Swung on, strike 1 to Corbin Sanderson, excuse me.
This game cruising on by, Eric.
It is for now.
For now, I probably just jinxed us.
It's a 1-0 game. We could tie it up and have another one of those 15-inning games.
Well, let's not do that because I need to go coach a team to a victory tonight.
Is this your first game of the night?
It is.
Or the year?
First game of the year.
And Sanderson goes down looking. That's a problem that Mustangs have had this year, is not swinging the bat. What was it, 9 strikeout lookings against the
Eastern? 7 is what it was,
7.
We left 11 guys on base.
So far, the Mustangs have left 5 on here in this game, and we're only in the 4th inning. Pitch is taken, ball 2 high. That pitch is taken, ball 3 low. Oh, is there only 2 balls?
I thought there was 3. Maybe behind 1.
There, okay. Ball 4. Jet Akins gets on by way of the walk. Now Brody Wrestler.
Number 8, Brody Wrestler.
Looks like Brody has the no knob bat. Kind of just tapers off there. In there for strike 1. If there's a person that should be just like a really great hitter, it should be a catcher, because they see the most strikes or most pitches out of anybody. 0-2 count here for Brody. Pitch taken high for ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two pitch taken high for ball 2. That's where you want to tell Brody wear it. Austin, if a ball's coming at you, and as long as it's not at your head, just stand there and let it hit you. That pitch on the inside, but called strike 3. That pitch looked a little snug, but Neosho gets the call, and that's 3 outs for the Mustangs. Mustangs strand another one. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Hinson Electric, a family-owned and operated business, is proud to support the McDonald County Mustangs. Hinson Electric has the experience needed to get the job done right the first time. They offer 24-hour emergency service and can take care of all your electrical jobs, including commercial, industrial, and residential electric wiring and maintenance. Call Hinson Electric today at 417-223-4507 for your free estimate. Go Mustangs!
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Due up here for Neosho is Brody Crane. He's a pitcher and the designated hitter. First pitch swinging, strike 1. He doesn't play anything else, so when he's not pitching, I guess he's just the DH.
I think he may play a little outfield, but I think there's a term with Arkansas that they don't want him in the field getting hurt or anything.
Ground ball to the Chayton Banta, and he makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting, number 9, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez here for Neosho. Interesting that they're wearing metal cleats. I thought you're not allowed to wear metal cleats.
I think on the mound and at the plate, or like as a catcher.
No, the batter's the one. Is the batter the hitter or pitcher?
No.
Because you can watch when he picks his foot up, the sun reflects off off the cleats.
That's not who's pitching though.
Yeah, so interesting. That pitch taken for ball 2.
Oh, maybe you are. It looks like Tim may have some on too, actually.
Well, Tim's pitching.
Well, I thought the only places you weren't allowed to have him was the mound and.
Oh. Maybe, because I know we don't. Where did that pitch miss?
Yeah, I don't know.
That pitch looked like it was right down the Broadway. I don't know. It did hit Brody, but it looked like it was a perfect curveball, just right down the middle of the plate at belt level. Kind of giving Brody a minute to collect himself.
Took one off the inner thigh as well. Says he's good to go.
Rodriguez here up with a 3-ball, no strike count. That one's ball 4. Rodriguez walks. Bringing up Williams.
Now batting number 1, Hudson Williams.
Rodriguez had a little bit of a lean going, but he gets back in time on the throw over. Tim keeping him close by because they know he likes to steal. And he goes. Pitch is taken for a ball. So these pitches look like they're pretty good. I'd like to know where that one missed. So Rodriguez gets himself into scoring position at second base. Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball 2. Tim kind of has missed the strike zone now. 6 straight balls. Finally got my air conditioner unit installed.
Wish we had one out here right about now.
Yeah.
Looks like Callan Goswick headed down to the bullpen for the Mustangs.
That one's in there for strike number 1. Kind of got the sun shining down on our backs right now.
Right down on your neck.
Yeah. Kind of got my collar up and around my neck so that, because I'm going to turn my neck would turn the same color as our shirt if I left it uncovered. Lifted high out to center field. Ranging over is Hayden Lett. He's there. He makes the play. Going to third on the fly ball is Rodriguez.
Now batting number 6, Boston Patterson.
Swung on strike 1.
Curveball kind of buckled Patterson.
Swung on strike 2. Pitch taken low outside for ball 1.
It's a heck of a miss.
It is. Can't really see from on our side or where I'm sitting if it was over the plate on that outside corner, but it was a heck of a miss. Ball 2 inside.
Let's go, baby. Come on, boss.
And that one, I don't know where that one missed at either. Ball 3.
Three-two count on the way.
Oh, that's a swing. And he called it strike or swing. Home plate umpire called it. They want to ask the second base umpire, but it's the home plate umpire's call unless he didn't see it, and he's going to call it swing, so that's strike 3. So 3 outs here. Runner left stranded on third base. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
The McDonald County Sports Network is sponsored in part by the McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. The McDonald County Chamber strives to promote local businesses and unite the county, offering networking events for members as well as non-members, working together to make McDonald County, Missouri a better place to visit, work, and live. For more information, visit their website at www.mcdonaldcountychamber.org.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
Back here in Neosho, Person Sosi going to lead off this top of the 5th inning for the Mustangs. Patterson still out on the mound dealing. Wildcats in the cream uniforms with the black lettering, black striping. Mustangs in the gray with the red and black striping and black letters. Strike one in there from Patterson, making a 2-1 count.
That must have just clipped the very back of the strike zone. So it looked like it was up at, came in at Sosi's head.
Yeah, that one fouled off for ball 2, or strike 2. Still a 1-0 game. 1 run scored in the bottom of the 2nd from the Wildcats has been the only thing offensively this ball game.
And really that was scored on an error.
Yeah, I was going to say, if not for that ground ball getting past Akins, it's still a 0-0 game.
Strike 3 looking.
I believe another check swing strikeout. So 1 out for the Mustangs here at the top of the 5th.
Axton Bateman. Oh, wait, this is your inning.
No, you're good. Bateman line drive at the shortstop. Good speed. Shortstop makes a strong throw. McInturf's size. Doesn't matter how high you put it, he'll go and get it. 4 out, number 2. Hayden Lett.
Now batting, number 14.
Hard line drive, double down the left field line, his last at bat. See a little shift from the Wildcats outfield. Strike 1 taken there by Lett. Lett back up the middle. For Sluice lets it drop in. So Lett a double and a single on the day.
We mentioned we haven't really talked to Austin. Austin, you said you're out of school here in about 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Are you excited for that?
Yeah.
Do you have any big plans for the summer?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Colorado.
Fun.
Awesome. See, you're dressed in your baseball uniform. You got practice after this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Who do you play for?
I play for East Newton.
East Newton.
0-1 count to Banta. What position do you play, Austin?
I play second baseman.
Second base. Swung through for strike 2.
When's your first game, Austin?
May 13th.
May 13th. That's my sister's birthday.
0-2 count on the way from Patterson. Gets away. Smith's throw down to Williams. Gets past the shortstop. Had the runner hosed.
Yeah, he would have been out by 20 feet. So I guess that's going to be fielding error. Who was it on? Was it a miscatch or a bad throw?
I'd probably put it more on the throw.
Okay. We'll give it an error on the
1-2
catcher.
count to Banta on the way. Patterson trying to get out of another jam.
Base hit here could score let.
That ball up high, 4-2.
You know, Chayton would love to get a hit here to bring in Hayden. Got a pretty big gap over in right center field.
Banta ground ball to Williams. Hudson Williams ranges over, makes the throw for out number 3. So nothing doing. Another runner left stranded for the Mustangs. Nothing doing here in the top of the 5th. Be back with more baseball right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
Back here at Neosho, due up this inning for the Wildcats. Brody Arthur, Finn Versluis, Jaden Nichols, and I believe if anybody gets on, it's Canton Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, number 22, Brody Arthur.
Brody Arthur up to bat. Known Brody for a long time. And Eric Brody, actually a couple months ago, did something with his hair I think you should do. He completely buzzed it and bleach blonde dyed it.
So, you know, someone asked if I was going to, because the picture I had of my haircut, the guy had it not bleach blonde, but what color was it? It was white. I don't know what they call it. What the lady asked if I
like frosted?
No, not frosted. I can't think of what the word is now. But yeah, I thought about it, but
I'll do it if you do that.
I don't know that I would do that. That pitch is in there for a strike. Is it Mike? Yeah, it is mine. You see? Oh, no, it's yours. Is it yours or mine?
Mine. Holy
okay.
cow, my bad.
No, you're good.
1-1 count, 1 out. Finn Versluis, the batter. Takes strike 2. That curveball been getting the strike call all day for Tim. See a few clouds moving in behind us, starting to look a little nasty.
Yeah, but it's also blocking the sun, so.
Yeah, 1-2 count on the way to Versluis. Ground ball hit, third base line, and foul. For Sluice, high fly ball up and off into left field. Bateman going back. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting number 11, Jaden Nichols.
Jaden Nichols, the senior third baseman.
I guess it would be platinum silver or platinum white, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what it was. But no, I did not dye my hair that color.
3-0 count now to Nichols.
I'm already going to be pretty old this year. I don't want to get there any faster to that white or colored hair.
3-1 now, 2 outs. Wildcats still with a 1-0 lead.
This kind of reminds me of last year's game.
Nichols ground ball up the middle to Sosi. He'll range over, make the play for out number 3. And again, nothing doing for the Wildcats. Headed to the top of the 6th right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
Hinson Electric, a family-owned and operated business, is proud to support the McDonald County Mustangs. Hinson Electric has the experience needed to get the job done right the first time. They offer 24-hour emergency service and can take care of all your electrical jobs, including commercial, industrial, and residential electric wiring and maintenance. Call Hinson Electric today at 417-223-4507 for your free estimate. Go Mustangs!
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyrriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
And we're back here in Neosho with the Wildcats holding on to a 1-0 lead. Due up for the Mustangs is Noah McDonald. Swung on strike number 1. Foul tipped into the glove. 0-2 hole here for McDonald. That one's lifted high, up, out to right field. Ranging in is the right fielder. He'll put it away for out number 1. One down here in the top of the 6th.
Tim Pagel.
Now batting for the Mustangs, Tim Pagel. Mustangs down to 5 outs. Pinch in there for strike 1. What time is your game tonight, Zach?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
But, I mean, it also depends. There may be a late start somewhere.
That high strike is called. I know Tim's tall, but I don't know that he's that tall. No balls, 2 strikes here on Pagel. Swung on strike 3.
Now batting, number 15, Corbin Sanderson.
Corbin Sanderson here due up for the Mustangs now. Nobody on. Sanderson reaches for that first pitch and misses for strike number 1. That one's grounded to third. Foul.
Ooh. I don't know.
Yeah, it was foul.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Sanderson would have been there, but I just don't know. Looked like he might have touched it fair territory, but 0-2 count nonetheless.
Ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is where Sanderson needs to take advantage of that foul ball. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That pitch outside for ball 3.
Aikens.
Throw over not in time and not handled by the first baseman. Sanderson is back safely. Swung on strike 1. Watched the JV game the other night, and Sanderson hit a ball out to left field. He almost caught up to the guy that was on first. He was coming around third home, and Sanderson had to stop at third because he caught up to him. So I'm surprised Sanderson's not stolen here yet. That ball's lifted. It's going to get down, and it's going to roll to the fence. Mustang can't score here. Here comes Sanderson, and he's going to score. Jet Aikens all the way into third. And the Mustangs have tied it here in the bottom of the 6th, or the top of the 6th inning on a Jet Aikens triple.
Coming to the plate, number 8, Brody Ressler.
Now another ball here in play, or an error or a mistake by Neosho can score Aikens. First pitch called strike 1. We have a brand new ball game here. Swung on strike 2. Brody sees there's an opportunity out there for an RBI and bring in the winning or the go-ahead run. He's got excited and he swung on a pitch that wasn't a strike. That one's lifted and it gets through. Brody Ressler comes up with a big hit and gets the RBI. Jet Aikens comes around to score, and the Mustangs take a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting number 4, Person Soshi.
We've got a meeting out on the mound here. Mustangs have scored twice in this inning.
On back-to-back base hits.
Yeah. A walk to Sanderson, and then a triple by Aikens, and a ground ball through the second base hole, and the Mustangs have taken a lead. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets through. Person Sosi gets the base hit up the middle. And we've got a coach's visit now. So we've got a timeout here. Axton Bateman here up for the Mustangs. If Axton can get a base hit, Brody probably will score. Depending on where it's at, a person could come around to score. Definitely take one of those fly balls that he hit out at Carthage, where he hit it over the center fielder's head, but person came up kind of limping a little bit over to coach. So I don't know if that was just because he got maybe a shoe or something. He looks to be kind of jogging over there fine. So after that meeting on the mound, Axton Bateman. Here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Kind of throwing that curveball over to get it in strike.
And you hear Allenbaugh say, hey, that's not what you want, oh.
Yep. A little check swing. Axton's fast. He's going to have to hurry, and they make the play out at first base. But the Mustangs score 2 to take a 2-1 lead in the top of the sixth. Mustangs lead 2-1. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
And we're back here in Neosho. The Mustangs now holding a 2-1 lead. Smith due up here for
shutdown inning would be
Neosho.
Huge here for Pagel.
Yeah, he's going to have to do it through the heart of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So this is Smith. Pagel's done a pretty good job keeping them off the base and off balance. First pitch fouled off to behind it. Off the netting here for strike one. That one hits him in the head. It's not what you want to do, especially with the leadoff hitter. And after taking a 2-1 lead and knowing that Neosho likes to steal. Pinch runner coming in.
Blaine Patterson. You know, usually in this spot, you'd maybe steal Patterson and have McInturf bunt here, but with him being your offensive statistical leader in pretty much everything, he's probably not bunting.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he does. Throw over to first, not in time. We've seen Neosho get some pretty good jumps off of Tim. They've got him timed on when he's going home. That time throws over, not in time. Do you do a pitch out here in?
I know they've ran pretty early in the count, so you could try it, but.
First pitch taken for ball. Can't see who's warming up down there in the dugout or the bullpen for the Mustangs.
Cam Compton, it looks like.
Is that Cam? I think so. That pitch is in there for strike number 1. Definitely take a ground ball right to Persom or to Jed or someone. Double play, maybe. There he goes. Pitch is taken low. The throw is good, but not in time. And gets away from Aikens. So Patterson now at second. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now you're playing to keep him at second and to get it out here. So take a strikeout or a little pop out, ground ball to the left side. Not going to do it. Ground ball or fly ball. It gets over Noah McDonald's head. Here comes the throw. It's cut off, and they tied it with misplayed out at right field. And Neosho has taken tied the game here with the second run. And Coach Allenball coming out here to talk to his pitcher. Kind of misplayed out there by Noah out in right field. Came in and then realized it was hit a little bit harder than he thought and had to bust it back, and it kind of fell out of his glove. So
looks like another pinch runner for the Wildcats.
Now batting number 4, Brody Crane. Coming into pitch run at second base, number 29, Dane Arthur.
Dane Arthur going to check into pinch run, the younger brother of the starting left fielder for the Wildcats, Brody Arthur. These clouds behind us starting to get nasty.
yeah. Foul ball. For strike 1. Now it's limit the damage, keep them from scoring anything else and taking the lead again. No balls, 1 strike here. Squares around a bunt. Bends it back to the pitcher. No one's at first base. And he's out, though.
Now batting number 9, Alex Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, the right fielder who laid out for the ball earlier that ultimately gave the Mustangs the lead. Good effort, but can make up for it here.
Who is this on third base? What's the kid's name? Arthur.
Dane Arthur.
Gotta find that one. First pitch here is a strike. It is my inning, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mustangs defense playing in. Trying to prevent the run.
Yep. Tim looking for the strikeout. That one's lifted high, deep, and foul for strike number 2. So Tim with an 0-2 count here. I almost go low and away. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. Yeah, I got some clouds kind of coming in right over us. Look pretty dark.
Starting to get a little chilly.
Oh, I feel comfortable.
No, it's comfortable, but it's starting to cool off from where it was.
Yep. Here's the pitch. That one's just a tad bit high for ball 2.
1.
Oh, that ball 1. That last one was a foul ball. That's right. Thank you, Zach. Here's the pitch. That one's high for ball 2. Fouled and the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third base. Tim looking to keep him there and get this out. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, excuse me. Rodriguez has worked it to a full count. Was in a quick 0-2 hole and has laid off some not so close pitches. This one's got to be close and make him either think about swinging. Lifted high. Bateman coming in, not very deep, and runner's going to hold at third, and they get the non-productive out.
Now batting, number 1, Hudson Williams.
Hudson Williams now due for Neosho. Here's the pitch. That one's over his head for ball 1. Had a couple of pitches like that lately for Tim.
I think he's got to be starting to near the pitch count as well.
He's at 70.
Oh, wow.
Ground ball to short. He's got it over to first in time for the out. And Neosho does come around to tie, but Mustangs get the third out without giving up the go-ahead run. So we go in the the top of the 7th. Mustangs and Neosho Wildcats tied at 2. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Nothing is more important than providing fresh, clean water for your family or farm. Houston's Pump Service is unique in the industry with expertise in both well and water treatment systems, offering state-of-the-art water systems for existing or new construction, residential or farm. They have experience navigating state regulations and maintain your well throughout the life of your system. HoustonPumpService.com on Facebook or 417-775-5770. Houston's Pump Service, supporting Mustang sports and rooting on the herd.
Back here in Neosho, Hudson Williams, the pitcher now. Jaden Nichols slides over to shortstop, and Boston Patterson takes over at third base. Other than that, defense stays the same.
I guess I should do my sponsors here. Have some sponsors to go over here. I want to thank Big Henson Electric, Big Nickel, Houston's Pump Service, 4 States Printing, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, Chris Smith American Family Agent, Christian Healthcare Ministries, First Community Bank, Missouri Southern State University, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, Mustang Gardens, Cornerstone Bank, Matco Heating and Cooling, B&M Yokohama Tire, Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Danita Keaton Shelter Insurance, Numac Electric, KSN KODE TV, Cooper Gear, Northwest Arkansas Naturals, Pro Lube Maintenance Center, Happy A Company, Specialty Risk Insurance, and the McDonald County Telephone and Internet.
Number 14, Hayden Lett.
That pitch is in there for strike 1 to Hayden Lett. Hayden is, I believe, 2 for 3, a double and a single. That one's in there for strike 2. That one gets away for ball 1. Almost want to swing at that one and then just bust it down to first base since it, rolled all the way to the backstop. Here's the pitch. That one's taken high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball gets thrown away. Picked up by the second baseman. Gets it back to the pitcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Hayden's worked it to full count. Good at bat here by Hayden. Was in a quick 0-2 hole and has worked it full. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Mustangs draw the leadoff walk here, bringing up Chayton Banta.
Now batting number 11, Chayton Banta.
Banta wants to get in on the hit column. Had a slow ground ball last at bat that was thrown out at first. He squares around to bunt, pulls it back. Back pick, not in time for ball 1. It's a dangerous back pick there.
Especially with how wide the foul territory is down the right field line.
Yeah, and that could have gotten all the way to the outfield or to the fence out there. That one's bunted foul for strike 1. But if that's the case, then Hayden can end up on third. 1 ball, 1 strike. After falling down to an 0-2 hole, Hayden drew 4 straight balls. Chayton squares around to bunt, pulls it back for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, you were talking about Tim's pitch count. Ball 3 taken outside. He had several, quick outs, 2 pitch, 3 pitch outs, and had a couple 1-pitch outs in there. So that kind of helps on that pitch count. Squares around a bunt. Chayton, he'll take ball 4, and 2 straight walks here brings the go-ahead run into scoring position. Noah McDonald here up for the Mustangs. No one out. 2 men on. Got a pitching visit. Check out the McDonald County Mustangs video portal at kneo.org under the Sports tab. It's a site dedicated completely to your McDonald County Mustangs. Watch the game live and see upcoming game schedules on the McDonald County Mustangs portal. Go to www.kneo.org today. Patterson Heights Baptist Church, located at the intersection of Highway 43 and 76 west of Anderson, has Sunday schools Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with morning worship at 11 a.m. They also have Sunday night Bible study and prayer on Sunday nights at 6:15, with services for adults and youth on Wednesdays nights at 6:30. Proud supporter of the Mustangs. Southwest City Full Gospel Church, located at 612 South Main, is a community-minded family church with room for everyone. Sunday school begins at 9:45, morning worship at 10:50, and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Ministering for over 80 years in Southwest McDonald County, proud supporter of the Mustangs.
Number 9, Noah McDonald.
Now batting for the Mustangs, Noah McDonald. Let's see. Corner infielders playing in and even with the bag. Middle infielders halfway. Are they halfway or double play?
About double play depth.
Noah steps out, calls time, gets back in there. Here's the pitch. He squares around a bunt. Bunts it foul.
Got to get the bat around sooner.
Yep. Everybody knows you're going to bunt, so just go ahead and get the bat around. And what you ideally want is that ball to go down the left field line to bring the third baseman over. That pitch taken for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Home plate umpire telling the coach to stop.
I think there's a parent back off over here.
Oh, I thought it was the coach because the coach is standing on the... That one's bunted foul for strike 2. So you would think Corbin, I guess, wanted to get some steps in and runs from the dugout all the way around to get the ball when the umpire's 2 steps away from it.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is Noah McDonald. So I hazard to guess the bunt is off. Swung on strike 3 for out number 1. Now due up for the Mustangs is Tim Pagel. We'll see if the inability to get the bunt down will come back and hurt the Mustangs here. Tim could take care of that and just get a base hit somewhere, and pick up Noah. Takes first pitch for a strike. That one's fouled back for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Pagel. Pitch taken outside for ball 1. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were upset about in that ball that was called, because it was outside, and you can very clearly see that Noah brought his bat back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball, and held on. 2 down here for Corbin Sanderson. Now it's going to take a base hit here or a mistake by Neosho to score a run. But Sanderson can do it. He can put the ball in play. Got a big hole down the left field line, Swung on, fouled for strike 1. So after walking the 2 leadoff hitters, Williams have come back and struck out the last 2. Strike swinging there for Corbin Sanderson. And Sanderson's got to put the ball in play or make contact with it, or risk going down. Strike 3 swinging. After walking the first 2 batters, Williams comes back and strikes out the side. Mustangs strand 2 again in this inning. Mustangs, Neosho, Wildcats tied 2-2. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the Keneo Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner. And for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Cooper Gear and Manufacturing is a sponsor of KNEO and the McDonald County Sports Network. They are a machine shop that cares for the McDonald County community and the McDonald County school system. That's why they're partners with the school system to offer an apprenticeship program to help young people get a quick start in the machining trade. For more information, call Cooper Gear and Manufacturing at 417-845-7433. Cooper Gear and Manufacturing, taking your ideas and making them reality.
Back here in Neosho.
Oh, real quick, I asked and I forgot to say it in that last half inning, but Adrian Short was elected prom king.
Awesome.
Last
Congrats
week.
to him. Do we know who Queen was?
I don't. Let's see if I can find out. I don't know that I know who the person was.
Patterson takes strike one from Pagel. Wildcats can end it here if they just score one run, but they've got to get the runner on base first.
And Tim's still out there.
Wildcats trying to get on base any way they can.
Tim has been pretty efficient today.
Yes.
Only 73 pitches. Don't know how many he has for today, because you have a certain amount in what, 2 days, or you have to have a certain amount.
I think you have to have 4 days rest at least before you can even touch a ball again. Well, I say touch a ball, but
pitch. Yeah.
Ground ball from Patterson to Banta out for number one.
Brody Arthur.
So one out, bottom of the seventh. Arthur goes the other way, but foul.
You know, you were talking about the Neosho coach being the athletic director. It's interesting, you know, like if he gets thrown out of a game, because like how does that work for? I mean, it probably, you know, whatever, but you know, it's not the typical coach.
1-2 count on the way from Pagel. Arthur fouls that one off.
That's an emergency swing.
Ball two taken on the outside half from Arthur.
You know, talking about our next broadcast, which is the 16th of May, which is, you know, a good 11 days away.
We might see if they've got something going on that maybe we can catch one in here in between then.
Yep, so keep an eye out online on the website.
3-2 count.
Might be posted on Facebook.
Arthur ground ball to get Creighton for out number two.
But on the school Facebook page or on the KNEO Facebook page or just even on our YouTube page, don't know for sure if they've got anything, but it'd be a weird time to have 11 days off.
Sluice, the batter now, takes strike one.
So your game is at 7?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's 6:55.
For Sluice, line drive into the gap. That ball will get down, but he'll stay at first. So the Wildcats have got the runner on. Now it's just a matter of getting him around.
And with him being a leadoff hitter, I bet he can run.
leads the team in stolen bags, I know. So
if you're Tim, don't even worry about him and just get the out at home here. And just whatever he does, just don't worry about him. That's kind of the same for Brody. You don't want to have a throw down that gets away.
Throw into the outfield, yeah, absolutely.
So you kind of just focus here on the batter. Yes, that run does matter, but if you can get the out at home rather than worrying about him at first. And I'm surprised he has not gone yet. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm very surprised he has not ran.
Ball gets away, but he stays at second. So 2-1 count to Nichols. Fouled off for strike number 2. Big pitch coming up here for the Wildcats and the Mustangs both. Nichols, base hit down the left field line, and the runner was going. And the Mustangs will walk off this one.
No, Wildcats.
Wildcats will walk this one off. Jaden Nichols hit with the game-winning hit, and Finn Versluis. Both guys hitless on the day, but then they come through here in the bottom of the 7th to win the ball game. So a good ball game. Wildcats walk away winners 3-2. And a good pitch by Tim there on the final one. Nichols just got his hands through the zone and pushed it down the left field line. Both teams will line up, shake hands. Wildcats moved to 18-7 on the year. Mustangs still struggling to score runs and get runs across.
Yeah, they left a lot of people on base today.
Absolutely. We will, actually, let's just keep it here. Let's just say what we need to say and get out of here. I think we both kind of need to get out of here. So, story of the game just another time. Leaving too many guys on base. I believe we left 6 or 7 on base and just couldn't get the runs across when we needed it and get the runs across in the spots we needed them. Obviously, Tim goes a full 7 strong, gives you an amazing outing against a very good ball squad, but just can't do the things that need to be done.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
There's nothing more really else to say other than that. Mustangs set the table all game. They just couldn't get somebody in, and then not being able to get the bunt down in the top of the 7th inning really hurt them. You just got to play fundamental baseball out there. You had the error that got away that allowed a run, and then the error base. So 2 of the 3 runs that Neosho scored came off of errors.
Yeah.
If not for those, it's a 3-1 win for the Mustangs. So.
Yeah. So a good ball game nonetheless. Now I'm going to jet out of here and hopefully go win one myself. So for Eric Gann, I'm Zach Bertrand, wishing you a good night. Thanks for tuning in right here on the KNEO McDonald County Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.